Hello and welcome to Gaia. In this tutorial I'll talk about the Gaia data files, where you can find them and what they do. So the Gaia data files are located in Gaia data, and we have a bunch of different types of files. First is the Gaia Settings files. These files are the files that Gaia uses to remember what your current settings are between executions of Unity. And also you can use this to control what Gaia does when it instantiates new things. So if we have a quick look here, the Gaia settings are the current settings you've got selected in your user interface. It's the prefab name for your first person player prefab when you select the first person camera, your third person prefab, the rollerball prefab, and the various different water prefabs. So if you have prefabs of your own and you want to have them instantiated by Gaia instead of the default ones, then just type in the names of the prefabs here so you can change that. Gaia also has a number of pre-configured settings so that as you change the type of target you're aiming for, then Gaia will load the relative data files in. So again, you can change these things. And then Gaia also remembers the last bit of news it got from our website. You don't need to touch that, it's just a little internal thing. So the next thing, our Gaia defaults. Now these are the settings that control how your terrain is configured when you first instantiate it in your scene. So all the resolution settings and so on and so on. All of Gaia settings have tooltips, and you can also find what all these settings mean in the Gaia documentation. So what we've done here is we've got different settings for different types of targets. The next thing we've got are Gaia resources, or GR files. These files contain all the settings to do with the resources that are instantiated into your scene by Gaia. So Gaia has 4 different types of resources that it manages. It's your textures, your details or grass, your trees, and then your game objects. Now the game objects can actually be more than just one game object. They can actually be entire points of interest, where what you've done is you've laid out all the game objects on a flat plane relative to each other, and then what you do is you drag and drop them as a whole into Gaia, and Gaia will then spawn them relative to wherever they were when you originally set them up, but conform to your terrain. The next type of file we've got here are our Gaia session files. When you run Gaia and you do things, Gaia will always store all of those steps in a session file. So this file allows us to save what was done, to recreate that terrain at a future date, and to share those sessions with other people. Very, very powerful and an awesome feature. Okay, they are the main data files for Gaia. Thanks for watching.